Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here, and welcome to today's video on my predictions for Batch 7 that will hopefully come to Transformers Earth Wars soon. So, a few of the other YouTubers have also done their videos. I'll put the links to their videos in the description. Go and check theirs out also with some varying views. If you disagree with my views, please put it in the chat. Have a bit of a discussion on why we think I'm right, why we think you're right, why we think that certain bots will come to the game. And yeah, put your predictions in the chat also, and then we'll revisit it when the new batch is announced, and we can come back and see who's right. In the meantime, though, guys, if you do like my content, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We're trying to hit 1,500 subscribers. We're really close. We're trying to edge there. Just about 15 subscribers short. And yeah, if you're not in the Discord server yet, go and join our Discord server. Over 350 members in there. Lots of good information, whether you're a player starting out, whether you're an experienced player in the game. Lots of great information, lots of great guys on hand to help out. If you feel like you want to help out and come and join us and give some information and feedback to other players, then come and join us as well. So before we make our predictions, we're just going to look at the bots that are already in the game and look at the certain classes for every batch, and then we can make a bit more of a detailed prediction, so to speak, and knowing how many of each class will be in the batch. So looking at batch 1, we've got 3 special bots, and that is Grimlock, Gnaw, and Hot Rod. And then we have 1 gunner, which is Sunstreaker, and we have 1 jet, that is Silverbolt. Looking at batch 2, we have 3 special bots, but for the purpose of this discussion, we're going to make Skyburst a gunner also, because she doubles up as a gunner or a special bot, and we'll find that a lot of gunners are in every single class. So 3 special bots, including Skyburst, which you can classify as a gunner. We've also got a warrior in Drift and a healer. In batch 3, we've got 2 special bots in Ultramagnus and Cheetor, and we're already seeing a bit of a pattern where there's at least 2 special bots in most of the batches. There are a lot of special bots in the game and are big fan favourites, so we'll find a lot of special bots throughout this video. We've also got a gunner again in Jazz, so including Skyburst, that's a gunner in every single batch so far. We've got Springer, who's a triple changer, and also a jet in Firefly. So batch 4, we have 2 special bots in Elita 1 and Blaster. We have a warrior in Sludge, and we'll find that warriors become more and more in the batches as we progress. We've got a gunner again in Prowl, and we've got a healer. So with batch 5, we have First Aid, which finished off the healers, so every single healer we have is now a 5-star. We've got 2 warriors this time, which again follows the pattern of a lot more warriors being in the batches. We have a special bot in Rust Dust, and we have a triple changer in Sandstorm. So that's 2 out of 3 triple changers we have, just missing Skylinks. And you'll notice the first batch that doesn't have a gunner in it, if you include Skyburst, obviously. So looking through the classes, all 3 healers are in the game, and so we can literally eliminate them from any of the batches this time round. So next up we have warriors and triple changers, and looking through we can eliminate the current 5-stars already. So we can remove Springer from that, we can remove Sandstorm, we can remove RC, we can remove Goldfire, we can remove Drift, we can remove Hotspot, and we can remove Sludge. I also think we can remove Skylinks. I think it's a bit overpowered, and I don't think we'll see him as a 5-star anytime soon. I think we can also eliminate Nosecone, because it's very new to the game, and too new for this batch, leaving the bots there that are left. So, to be honest with you, I don't think I will have a choice in this batch, so to speak, because for me, Rook will be the one to be chosen as a community choice by people, and so Rook will be the warrior that is chosen by the community and will be in batch 7. In terms of flyers, we can remove the current 5-stars in the game. So we can remove Silverbolt, And we can remove Firefly. We can also remove any overpowered bots. Now, although I believe Swoop is not overpowered, we've seen one in the China server for quite a while now, and Space Ape are dead against Swoop, it seems, coming to the game as a 5-star. So sadly, I think we can eliminate him. Although I would love a 5-star Swoop, I just don't think we'll see him. Trax is far too overpowered to be a 5-star. He was already nerfed as a 4-star because he was far too overpowered. I think we can remove Cybertron Jetfire because he does incredible damage. I think we can remove Sky Striker as well because, again, he does ridiculous damage. I think if they're going to remove Swoop from this batch because he's too powerful, I think they can remove Tiger Hawk too because it's very similar in damage. I think we can also remove Strafe. He's a lot like Sentius Magnus. Space Ape said he's far too overpowered, Sentius Magnus, so I don't think we'll see Strafe. And he's also quite new to the game. New bots like Brainstorm, again, won't be included because it's far too new, leaving the selection that's left. Personally, I don't think we'll see a one-shot jet in the game, although they are desired. We've got a lot of one-shot jets that already do the job, so we'll get rid of Jetfire, we'll get rid of Skydive, and we'll get rid of Stormclash. So out of the bots that are left, very underwhelming, so to speak, when you look at that batch. But I honestly think we will see Air Raid as a new 5-star. He's very underrated, not really used at a high level because his explosion is not enough. But I'm seeing some replays and being utilised to great effect with other AoE bots in combination. And I think as a 5-star bot, it will make him really relevant to the game again. He can get a nice buff to do a huge explosion and will be really good as a 5-star bot. So Air Raid is my choice number 2 as a flyer. Onto Gunners now, and again we can eliminate the current 5-stars. So we can eliminate Sunstreaker, we can eliminate Jazz, we can eliminate Prowl, and we can eliminate Warpath. If we're also taking out any overpowered bots, Sit's Gun, one of the latest additions to the game, is absolutely incredible, so we can remove him. And again, we're left with some really underwhelming bots. And so you've got to think to yourself that any of these bots that are brought out now, Space Ape will either just bring them out as they are as a 5-star and be underwhelming, or they will give them a buff. Now for me, Alpha Bravo is far too much like Prowl. I don't think Sea Spray or Hound will cut it as 5-stars without a buff, and I think that they're semi-powerful as they are. Smokescreen and Cliff Jumper, I think Smokescreen is decent as he is. I think Cliff Jumper needs a buff, but I don't think we'll see him this time. Personally, I think it will be Mirage. I think Mirage has always been away from the meta. I think we'll see a great improvement in Mirage, a great buff to make him a good 4-star and make him a good 5-star, which is incredibly overdue. And I think it'd be a good timing for the new batch of 5-stars. So my third pick, is Mirage. On to the final batch, and this is special bots. And as we've seen with most other batches, we'll see probably at least 2 special bots, I think, from this selection because there's so many. Now, if we eliminate all the current 5-stars, which is quite a lot, we've got Elita, we've got Optimus, we've got Cheetor, we've got No, we've got Ultra Magnus, Blaster, Perceptor, Snarl, we've got Rustdust, we've got Grim, Skyburst, Windblade, Otus Primal in the Shanix store, Hot Rod, and Rodimus. So, taking out any overpowered bots. So, Red Alert is huge at the minute, and he's quite new. I think that we can take him out. I think Sentius Magnus is far too overpowered. Space Ape said that in the past. We won't see him. Slash, again, we're still seeing people slashing bases at HQ 17. Bringing him out as a 5-star will make it hugely overpowered again. So I think we can eliminate Slash. And we can eliminate Star Saber because it's a running joke that Space Ape think that is just far too overpowered. I think we can also remove the likes of the new bots of Hound Vamp. He's not been in the game long enough. Punch. Streetwise as well. Leaving the 6 bots left over. Now, for me, Cup is still quite powerful. I don't think we'll see him as a 5-star. Impactor, very much like Sentius. So again, I don't think we'll see him. Which leaves the 4 that are left. Laser Optimus is well overdue a buff, but I just can't see it for a 5-star. And I absolutely love Huffer. I think he'd be amazing as a 5-star, but I think he'll get pipped by Rhinox and Bumblebee. And Rhinox and Bumblebee are my 4th and 5th choice from the special batch. So there we have it, guys. That's my predictions. So just to go over it again, I believe in the next batch of 5-stars we will have Rook, which will be the community choice. I think Air Raid, he'd be a great addition if he has a good buff on attack. And next will be Mirage. I think the Mirage could be really good with a buff. I think he's well overdue a buff. Never been part of the meta. And I think it's about time that he was brought into it. Next is Rhinox. I think Rhinox is a good bot, but I think it could be amazing at a 5-star. And lastly is Bumblebee. We've seen a lot of scouts over previous batches. I think Bumblebee with extra damage to his ability and extra health for himself could make him a really good bot with a cheap ability to use. As I said at the beginning of the video, guys, if you agree with my predictions, that's fine. But I'm sure there's something in there you don't agree with, a different bot you think will be picked rather than mine. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know the reasons why you were picked over mine. And yeah, we can have a talk about why you think it'd be a different prediction. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.